Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mikey Report for Friday, August 20th, 2010. Glad you can be with us. We were talking about the egg travesty in the salmonella poisoning in over 500 million eggs. Now, that's going to ruin the egg market. Kind of scramble it up a little bit. So, especially in Iowa, eggs recalled Friday were under the brand names Hillendale Farms, Sunny Meadow, Wholesale Farms, and West Creek. New recall applies to eggs sold between April and August. They were distributed to grocery distribution centers, retail groceries, and food service companies which service or are located in 14 states, including Arkansas, California, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Nevada, North Dakota, Ohio, South Dakota, Texas, and Wisconsin. So, the source of the outbreak, according to a food safety expert at Cornell University in New York, could be rodents, shipments of contaminated hens, or tainted feed. So, now you know what has sent this recall into full force. Pennsylvanians, you don't have to worry about it, but those who watch me in California and some of the other states, you definitely have to be careful. Like I said, those states are Arkansas, California, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Ohio, South Dakota, Texas, and Wisconsin. And the eggs are under the names Hillendale Farms, Sunny Meadow, Wholesale Farms, and West Creek, sold between April and August. So if you had any of those type of eggs in those states between those dates, definitely take a look at your eggs and see what's going on. Apparently, we have a little bit of news in tech and gadgets, but before we get to techs and gadgets, let's take a look at stocks. Stocks had slid a little bit as the investors' malaise continues. Stocks closed moderately lower Friday, so it was kind of a so-so week in the way of the markets. As the investors' pessimistic view of the economy deepened, there was little reason for investors to buy. So we have the Dow dropping about 57.5 points to 10,213. NASDAQ up just under 1 to 2179. And S&P 500 down about 4. Let's check out. Now, I mentioned about my Facebook friends sending me birthday wishes. Now, could Facebook be the new Google? I mean, everything probably is possible on Facebook anymore in searching. With the arrival of Facebook Places, apparently that's something new. Facebook's showing, not for the first time, that it has the power to steamroll friends and competitors alike. People can gripe all they want about privacy concerns, but with 500 million members, Facebook is the only game in town. So MySpace has become no space because no one has been using it. Very few are, if any. So leaving comes at pretty huge cost, and people developing new apps and services that might be within Facebook's reach, they should be afraid, very afraid. Does this all sound familiar? It's not too tough of a riddle. Just replace Facebook with Google and it all holds true. Question is, how soon until Facebook takes on Google directly? Like, you go into the search bar and you search powered by Google. Places is the latest example of Facebook adding a feature that knocks a would-be competitor out of center stage. Foursquare, Gowalla, and other location-based check-in services have to take a back seat to Facebook's, since most iPhone operating Facebook members in the US will automatically have access to this soon, if not already. It's not a new program that requires a new account and a new set of friends. It's just Facebook working in real time in real physical space. Facebook says Foursquare is still a friend, but how long until being the mayor of a Foursquare location by checking in more than anyone else is replaced by being supreme commander of a Facebook place? Made that title. The title was made up, but surely only a matter of time before some absurd title is revealed. So, yeah. It's gonna be interesting for Facebook. Facebook is one of the the biggest social network. I mean, it even has a movie coming out. So, yeah, something to watch. And speaking of something to watch, definitely some weather. We got high pollen levels in very high pollen levels in 2 places, and we'll get some updated information here. We're looking at 61 degrees up in Mount Cobb, 68 currently in Phoenixville with an air quality alert and a high pollen level. So what have I been saying? Kleenex and Zyrtec or any allergy medication is useful. Today's high was a whopping 90 degrees. It was pretty nice, I'd have to say, for today. 90 degrees down in Phoenixville, the high. We're looking at 86 for tomorrow. Sunny skies. As we look at the rest of the 10-day forecast, we're looking at possible afternoon thunderstorms on Sunday 22nd, 80 degrees. Monday 23rd, isolated thunderstorms, 70 degrees. First day. And thunderstorms possible all the way through Wednesday. Tuesday 75, Wednesday 82, Thursday 26th, Friday 27th, and Saturday and Sunday 28th and 29th. All sunny, all anywhere between 80 and 83 degrees, so nice, comfortable weather within the next week to come. Now we're gonna take now to our Mount Cobb forecast. Our high temperature today was 79 degrees up at Mount Cobb. We're looking at 81 for the area for tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies, but we got thunderstorms and showers possible Sunday through Wednesday. Thunderstorms 72 degrees, few showers on Monday and Tuesday 67 and 70, and Wednesday 25th 76. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all days where it is nice and sunny and comfortable, 72 to 76 degrees. For news and weather whenever you want it, go to MSNBC.com or weather.com, or for sports, ESPN.com. In sports, we had Roy Halladay signing the Nationals for his 16th win, Phillies won in a close one, 1-0. Mets beat the Pirates 7-2. Toronto slaughtered Boston 16-2. Dustin Pedroia back to the disabled list, so that's not going to be pretty. Yankees lost to Seattle. Felix Hernandez, aka King Felix, was dominant today. Our Yankees only were able to get 4 hits. AJ Burnett suffers his 11th loss of the year. Jeter was the only one who was able to get to second base. Russell Branyan 2 home runs off of AJ Burnett. He had 4 runs. King Felix went 8 innings, 11 Ks, 3 walks, 4 hits. And Olsen came in for an inning and struck out 2. So, as we continue on, Tampa Bay is leading Oakland in the bottom of the 7th right now. Atlanta beat Chicago 5-3 in pretty much Derek Lee's debut. And the Bengals beat the Eagles 22-9 in preseason action. Tomorrow night it is the Steelers versus the Giants. And that game, I do not know where it will be on as of right now. Also, the Ravens and Redskins and Chiefs and Bucks, Dolphins and Jags. A lot of games on Saturday night, so definitely something to take a look at. So, and apparently Steelers have a slight edge. Eli Manning will be out of the game, will not be playing in the game due to that gash in the head. So, just so no one's like, oh, why isn't Eli playing? He's recovering. So, that is how things will be. And New Meadowlands Stadium will be lit in blue for that game, since it is the Giants hosting. Well, that is pretty much it for what we got here on the Mikey Report for tonight, August 20th, 2010. I thank you for tuning in. Hope you can tune in tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. It all depends on what happens. But this is everything for the Mikey Report. Mikey Edwards saying good night, God bless, and see you next time on the Mikey Report. Take care.